It's time to start living for the children.
Everybody look into my life. Tell me what you see. The perseverance of a young man sitting is so free. LA Mac be the champ, but still fighting the struggle. They couldn't shut my mouth with a muzzle. I'm hard to figure like a puzzle. My name ought to be Jigsaw. Rough around the edges. I've been known to spit raw. Always with a pen and a book. I'm kinda thin and I look real suspicious like a one-eyed crook. Saint Loco is the city I claim. Not in a game, but I bang. Don't try me. I ain't new to this thing. Consequences and repercussions for pissing me off. I ain't mad, I'm just trying to pay the rent on this loft. Short arms and short pockets, I be pulling out links, so understand
what's going on, y'all. We out here yet again streaming. You know how we do it. So as always, streaming, trying to get some more HTMX PONG stuff going on. And I saw somebody did something, but I don't know what it was. Give me a second to switch back over to my other screen after I start this Twitter thing going. Let's get out of there, and let's see. Transparency 777. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Radio Man. I don't know that I'm Radio Man, but you know, I suppose I'll take whatever nicknames I can get. Nicknames means exposure, I guess. I don't know. Forgot my Coke stir behind me. I had to grab that. All right. Well, let's just get right into it. You know, we are writing code yet again, once more today. So hello viewership. What is going on? So let's get out of there. And let's go over here. What is my... I have a keyboard command to do what I want to do here, and I forgot what it was. It's this. I don't know like my keyboard command to do what I want to do. Something's wrong. Oh, there it is. Had the wrong keyboard command. Anyway, let's hop open into Alacrity. Thank you for the resub, Irish Red Ales. Appreciate it. So here we are. CD source, GitHub, HTMX Pong. Open up main.go. So we're back at it. Yet once again, boys. Once again, we are at it. Let me throw that bad boy on the right. All right. Irish Red Ales, you have banned a word. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch up how we do this whole thing. So that's what's going to happen. So game state / server.go. So you'll notice we have this matchmaking waiting room, and then you have this list of all games. So what I'm going to do is actually just put the matchmaking waiting room inside of the games, and then whenever we throw someone in the matchmaking waiting room, they'll just go into a game, and the game logic will work just fine for them, and then we'll handle the matchmaking waiting room later, which I think will work very well. So here we are creating a new game, and then we're doing all sorts of stuff, but what we're going to do is we are just going to say game ID, let's see, ID struct, and then we'll say game ID equals ID dot string, sorry, ID struct dot string. We'll make a new game with this game ID, so game ID, make this a colon equals, and then what we'll do is we'll say, what's that thing called? GSS.games at index of game ID equals G. So now we'll be able to do that. And then when we're doing game update requests, instead of returning, let's see, instead of returning the just the game, we'll return it this wrapped game thing that has the game update request or response. They'll have their player ID and their action and everything. So this should work much better, I think. And then we just have to make it so that this thing will check to see if the game is ready or not. So we'll say match g.GameState. Let's see, gss.gamesRecID. So we'll say g, comma, okay. If not okay. Oh, that's the wrong O. If not okay, then we'll say do something. So let's see. If it's not okay, then what we'll need to do is respond by saying there's an error. So this is going to be rec.ch, which is just a channel that holds games. But we'll actually make this a channel that holds not games, but game responses. Game response. And this will also have an error. What are you ever going to do when Deastl has to move? Why would Deastl moving be a problem? I'm not following. So this will be a game response. And then we will code action to fill this in. Player ID will remain the same. Yeah, that'll work. We'll have to do some extra stuff to check the player ID and make sure it's the right one, though actually I don't know that it'll make a difference. So the game will be the dereferenced. G ready will be based on some other stuff. And the error will be nil in this case. But if it's not okay, then what we'll do is we'll paste this in, and then we will not return anything in any of these. And then the error will be errors.new no game found. So that'll be helpful. So then the ready was something we'll need to figure out. So we'll say if g dot, let's see, updated game state. I think that's the one we want. So we'll say match g dot game state. No, switch. Sorry. Then we'll say case. Then what are the game state cases? Game state slash game.go. Oh, you know what? I'm not even in that channel. Deastl couldn't join me if he wanted to. Aha. What's happened to the stream channel? Also, I suppose this is a Friday stream, so honestly, Ko and Lucky, if you want to jump in here and talk some shit while I write code, feel free. This is the Friday stream. So we'll say case. What were the different game states? Started, waiting, left when, right rain. So we'll just say case waiting. Oh, and then after this we have to return. We will just return so case waiting. What we'll do is we will unexpected operand. What? Why is this thing mad at me? Oh, I need a colon. Case waiting colon. There we go. So then what we'll do is we'll just do a rec.ch. We'll send it a game response. We will code action, fill that in. Player ID will still be rec.player ID, and we need to fix that down here. Ready will continue to be false. G, I suppose, will still be the pointer to G, which is fine. Error is nil. Fair enough. So that'll be the same. Otherwise, that returns. So we'll just say default continue. Oh, except continue isn't right. Default we'll just leave empty, just so that I'll do one of those just to indicate that it's fine. Do nothing and allow app to continue. So that's good. So then we'll play. This ready will be true because we've already checked to make sure it's not waiting. Got the player ID. Error nil. So this should be pretty close to ready to go. So then this one, we will send them back a ready false. Player ID is the left player ID. Set up the matchmaking waiting room. We've already added it to the other room. So in this one, we don't need to do this, but we do need to keep setting it to nil. But we start the game, and that should be about it. So then we can, maybe in a bit wasn't lying about the school stuff. All right, fair enough. So now I think we go back to testing it to make sure, to see if it works now. Go run main.go. Oh, cannot use ch. Oh, that's right. I forgot to update this. So ch should be of this other type, where if I colon space, will it not add it for me? What if I just delete all of this and then I code action fill it in? There we go. Make chan game state.game response. Except I want this yt comma down here. Whoops, that's not what I want. Let's go back here. Ch colon equals. Delete that. And then this one will be ct comma ch. There we go. So now that should work almost okay, except we need to take the game state template. So let's go find game state.temple.css. I'm going to say .game. What's going on, Golf Sco? Welcome to the chat. So we need to say the game update request. We need to find the game update game response. This is going to be .g for the game. So we need to replace any instance of .anything with .g for the game. So we'll find, let's see. Let's go back to where we were in main.go. So we'll find this template, gamestate.temple.css. Find gamestate.temple.css. And then we'll do s/open backslash dot slash open dot g dot slash g. And that should solve our problem here. So let's go run main.go. Fantastic. Localhost 8080. Let's start matchmaking, waiting for another player. We'll say localhost 8080, matchmaking, and we are in the game. This one still is not in the game. I've screwed this up some kind of way. That said, this other aspect of it seems to be working just fine. Let's inspect. So this one's begging for stuff. This one is also begging for stuff, but it's not working. That's very curious. Why isn't that working? Am I not getting... It should be showing that the game is ready. Let's see my response here. Alright. Can I just look at the raw response? There we go. So we're asking on /pong waiting, but the other one that's working is asking on /update. So I think I just need to send it to just go straight to /update immediately. So we'll open up Vim again. We'll find pong.temple.hutml. And then I think this will be where we want to go. So not /pong waiting, we'll just say /update. And then we'll go run main.go, reload this, click here, and then open up another one, post 8080, click here, click here. Oh, it must be deadlocked or something. So we're in /matchmaking. Yeah, I think we killed the server here. Start to get. Waiting for another player. This one, we're not getting anything. HTMX after request. Send error. Huh. Curious. So I guess I've screwed something up. Let's just go back through the logic here and see what's going on. So we're going on /update, which is making me think maybe I screwed that up. But this should be fine. Update func. I guess I don't want to go to update func immediately. I guess we want to do pong func instead. I guess we do need to make a specific waiting room one. Maybe I need to think about this for a second. Maybe I'm stupid. Everybody in the channel, sound off if you think I'm stupid. Good, no one's trying to get banned today. Oh, that's unreadable. These ones are pretty good. So let's just open up all these templates. Find pong.temple.hutml. So we don't actually want update one. We want Pong, I think. I'm like a little lost in trying to do this in a way that doesn't require me thinking, because I think I have the building blocks here. I just need to plug everything in right. So this one works. This one is still waiting for another player. But the game it's asking for should be ready. So why is /pong not working when it should be fine? So this is all working fine. Cookies, request, response, raw. This shouldn't be getting this much stuff. Let's just go back to what this request is. Domain. Where's the endpoint? Size. Oh, this is too slow. Control C. I need to pause this thing. Shader type. Let's just look through this request. Headers. This is on /pong. So let's see what happens when a request comes out on /pong. PI main.go. So we go to /pong, which runs pong func, which sends the pong func, which sends pong. Oh, what's going on, Bounce Back? Welcome. Still working on HTMX Pong, trying to get matchmaking up. Once I get it going, I'll start running this on my server, and then we can all test at the same time and see just how quickly this poorly written app will take down the server. What about HTMX ping? No, go fuck yourself. I don't know if you guys knew, but I'm a professional comedian. So we call Pong, it calls Pong Func, which actually, now that I'm looking at it, doesn't do anything. So we make the result channel, and then we just read from the result channel, but we're not actually doing anything with it. So that would explain what's wrong. Bong TMX. That's right, Bong TMX. Hashtag 420. So what we need to do is do something similar here. gs.update requests or whatever. So we'll say gs.game update requests game state.game update request. And then we'll do the same thing here. ch id r.path value id player id r.path value player. And it's not going to be an action. Oh, except we need to do this up here. Call that res. Oh. Oh. There we go. Changing a word, res. There we go. What? Oh. Why are we getting all this HTML? We shouldn't be getting all this. We're doing the Pong function. We're calling /pong, which shouldn't be doing all that. Control C, vi main.go. So /pong calls pong func, which will return a pong.temple.html, temple.html. Oops, find pong.temple.html. It should only be returning that stuff. What the heck? And this is what we want. This is the game. This is the game-like stuff. I don't know why I keep closing the browser. I guess it makes sense because I don't want it to keep running, but whatever. So request, no payload, fine, cookies, response. Why are we getting all this stuff? We shouldn't be getting all this stuff. Curl localhost 8080. So we get this thing. So then we'll say curl localhost 8080 slash matchmaking. Then we'll say curl localhost 8080 slash this. That's the end of it. So we'll yank that, paste it, got the extra slash in there, don't need that. Oh, insert mode, left arrow, because where vimming gets a little annoying and confusing, but it'll be fine. So then we're getting the whole HTMX PONG thing. This is not what we want. Huh. Browser tools weren't lying to me. So we do slash pong. Oh, we want slash. Is this what we want? I've lost track of what I'm trying to do. Honestly. Alright, so this one's actually broken now, which is fine. Maybe I don't want that. So this is the only place I'm using slash pong. I am just far too stupid. I'm gonna get rid of all these things. This music kind of slaps, except this isn't rhythm and blues. I clicked on the rhythm and blues stuff and it gave me rap songs and this. So I'm not complaining about this, but it's certainly not rhythm and blues. So it sends the first thing to new matchmaking requests, of course, which in main.go does start matchmaking func, which executes the template pong.temple.html, which makes sense. And then we should send, so then the pong sends over the game and then does the whole thing. The update func sends over an active running game, And I think we just tried adding a bunch of extraneous stuff that wasn't necessary to that, but it actually didn't break it, which is not a huge deal. And then we have the PONG function, which I suppose shouldn't be used. So what if we just add in all of the nonsense logic that's in here into the other one? Or we rename this to matchmaking waiting. Space rename matchmaking waiting. So then each time it gets one, I'll say matchmaking waiting / ID / player. So that's fine. And then it'll go to game update requests, which is actually not what we want. We probably want it to go to matchmaking waiting. So game update requests, we can case rec : equals read from gss dot matchmaking waiting room, fine. And we'll do that. Then this doesn't exist. Matchmaking waiting chan game update request. That'll be fine. Let's fill this singleton in. That one we don't need. This one's fine. This one's fine. So then we'll do this. Yoink this. Paste it in here. Missing fielder value. There's no fielder matchmaking rating. We'll just have matchmaking rating. All right. Call it matchmaking waiting, not room. G declared not used, that's fine. No game found. And then we don't need this in here. Actually, we kind of do. G.GameState, this is what we'll also be needing. We'll need all of this. And then we need this, if it's not. The player ID will just be their player ID. This request will be game update request. What type of request is this? This is a matchmaking request. So this one will actually be a lot closer. If we made the matchmaking waiting, just use the same data type as... Oh, it does. Game update request, of course. New matchmaking request. So that one is slightly different. All that has is a game response. Oh, it's just CH, not res. We'll rename that, actually. I think that makes a lot more sense. Alright, I frankly don't know what I've just done, but it'll probably be fine. Let's rearrange those fields, quit this, go run main.go, Alacrity, already in Alacrity, I'm dumb. Open up Firefox, localhost 8080, start matchmaking, localhost 8080. Alright, so that didn't do anything. Inspect, network reload, click here. Response, nothing's happened. Okay, so we're just stuck here. And this one is probably looping infinitely? No, it's not. Huh. So slash matchmaking is broken. Control C, main.go. So slash matchmaking. Matchmaking request. That's in here. Let's get some logging in here. Close enough. And then fmt.println, waiting in start matchmaking, done, waiting and start matchmaking. And then we'll say done, waiting in matchmaking, waiting. Let's say fmt.println, waiting in matchmaking, waiting. Fantastic, fantastic. Tab edit, terminal, go run main.go, localhost 8080, hit it, click here, done waiting in matchmaking, waiting. Localhost 8080, click here, nothing. So what? We're not getting anything. I was expecting to get somewhere. So this goes to slash matchmaking, but like we're getting nothing. Which this should do stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? It can't send on this channel. Trying to send on the channel, and it's stuck. Stuck. So we'll go into game state / server.go. Where could it be stuck? So it's in the select. Oh, you know what? I keep returning. I need to break. That's funny. Break. Outer. And we'll just say outer. You know what? We're gonna do something even better. Go to end, which will be at the end of this long case. And then let's go to the other side of this. What is it? Hashtag? Oh shit. How do I find this matching? Is it one of these? No. Go to matching brace. Give them. Slash that thing. I don't think that's actually going to work. No. So I'm going to go outside of select, but inside of the 4. So that's 2 of them. Yep, that'll work. So instead of return, we'll do go to end. And everyone's saying, "Oh no, don't use go to." I don't care. Solves my problem. Go to is bad in a language where there's no control flow, but there are so many protections around go to and go. The fact that they allow me to use this proves that it's an okay use of it. This one's still... For some reason, it stopped processing the game request here. This is weird. I don't like that. We'll have to figure that out. Until then, we'll try to figure out what's going on with this. Network. Let's just look at one of these random ones. Request, response. So the response looks right now. So that's good. But it hasn't replaced it, which means I just need to fix the, I just think I have the wrong target in my, thing. Comma E. Templates slash pong.temple.hutml. So this target should not be .game. I think I screwed that up. This should be something else. So if we go to templates slash index.temple.hutml. So I think it's just the body. Maybe. Templates slash waiting for matchmaking. Is this the one? No, this is useless. Main.go. So this is going to be... Actually, you know what? Templates slash main index.temple.html. So the target would be in here. Target is body. So that's what I need. Find pong.temple.html. So the target is actually just body. Go run main.go. Localhost 8080. Go in here. Localhost 8080. Go in here. This starts a game. This starts a game. Perfect. So we finally got matchmaking done, which was a big hassle. And it's not working because WASD and IDGE aren't working. So we need to figure out what's going on when we try to process actions. But that's progress. So it launches people into a game, and if we open up another matchmaking, launches people into another game. Which is fantastic. So here's what we'll do. Get push origin main now we got to see what happens when a game update comes. So we call the update func with some sort of an action or no action. And that sends it on this game update request, which is fine. Let's star that. It's down here someplace. Game update requests. So we read here. This does a bunch of stuff. Checks to make sure it's there. Should be printing 8. Otherwise, no game found. Let's, now that we got all this other stuff working, let's just delete these. So we'll do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. So these are the ones we need. And then we'll check g.play. So switch game state, fine, return errors, worry about this other stuff, case started, continue on, case, we'll say default, return errors dot new, what? So these player IDs should be working. I remember we had the player ID stuff kind of half working and then we never did anything. So let's do a fmt.println left player found. And then this one we'll do fmt.println right player found. Code action import fmt. Then we got all this stuff. Alright, so that should work. Let's throw open another browser tab. Localhost 8080. Waiting. Localhost 8080. Game playing. So we're finding the right player. We're finding the left player. But we're not registering any inputs. But this does seem to be working. Also, it's funny, the browser stops doing requests when you leave the tab. So if I go over here, it doesn't do anything. And of course the game just goes ahead and continues playing. So like ball should be moving over here. Score should have updated to 13, and then you go here and it's 14 or whatever. So we're identifying the player properly, but I think we're just not sending the request to the right place. So we go network. Where is... How do I get the path? The file isn't the path. I want to see the whole path. URL protocol scheme. Where's the whole path? I don't want any of these things. I don't want method. I don't want domain. I don't want file. I want the whole path. URL. Will that be it? Okay. Ref file. So we're asking on update. Oh, you know what? I see what's going on. What we should do is... I have this screwed up. So I have update/id/player, update up down. So what we can do is instead of do game state up down no action, we'll just change this to /no action And then in the update func, it's the game state.template. No, so we need to go up to edit the pong, pong.temple.html, and then every 1 millisecond, we'll just say /update /no action /that. That's what I said, right? No action. That'll do it. Go run main.go. Localhost 8080. Click here. Localhost 8080. Click here. And we're still not doing it. Let's inspect. Network. Sending a bunch of no actions. So we're sending it left. We're sending up and down. Oh, we're just saying left and right, not up and down. VI templates /pong.temple.html. Up and down. Up and down should be working just fine. What? Huh. Now it should just break a bunch of shit. Yeah, because we're invalid memory addressing. Let's get out of there. Okay, so we'll say localhost 8080. Oh, well that's broken. Yeah, so not sure what's going on there. Bunch of stuff. Go run main.go. Okay. Server.go 32. What? Pointer evaluating game state.paddle y. Nil pointer. VI edit templates / game state. Did that just screw something up? G.paddle pad L .pad R location shouldn't be getting that far if it's not working. There we go. I'll have to figure that out later. So this one's working just fine. Game state game.go. Let's send some more stuff. So let's say case up. G.println moving up, and then we'll do the same thing down here, moving down. Go run main.go. Oh, okay, this one makes sense to be broken. Localhost 8080 here. Localhost 8080 here. So are we not sending on those things? Let's see. Network. Sending on no action. We're sending on scroll up to where we did a non-no action one. Oh, here we go. Right. Oh, so we're doing /update/right/up. We shouldn't be doing /anything/up. It should just be /up and /down. Templates, PONG, temple, putmol. Oh, that'll explain it. df/ dot 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 go run main.go. Localhost 8080. Play here. Localhost 8080. Play here. There we go. There's our left player. There's our right player. Oh, that's broken. Shit. Alright, that collision didn't transfer. Whatever, that's fine. So now I'll play on the left side. Alright, so now we're playing the right side. Now I'll play on the left side. There we go. So we got matchmaking, boys. This is amazing. Alright, don't know what happened to the collision there. Not sure what happened to the collision there. This is a little broken. I'm not gonna lie to you. The collision was broken there for some reason. Oh, gotta go back to the left side. Gotta go back to the right side. Back to the left side. Okay, that one was broken. Alright, there should be like a bunch of POG champs in the chat right now. You people are being very silly by not saying anything. That said, I can't anger you guys by saying something ridiculous because then I'll have no viewers. So I'm just gonna... I guess I'll just hold my comments. We got matchmaking going. All right, good stuff. So now that we got matchmaking going, I'm not sure what to do. Honestly, didn't think we'd make it this far. But we did it, boys. We got them. I'm going to go take a slight break because I didn't bring my phone up here. Otherwise, I'd just rudely text while I was in the middle of streaming. All right, so what do I do for the next hour? I guess I could set up the friend code thing. Friend code should be substantially easier. Oh, we already have kind of a pattern. Oh, I said I would deploy this. There we go. SSH Nate at collab.npmail.com. Would I like to update? Of course. Why not? All right, cd source github npmail HTMX PONG git pull go run main.go. There we go, running on 8080. We'll do is we'll throw open a browser and we'll go to collab.npmail.com 8080 and we'll go to collab.npmail.com 8080, enter matchmaking, and here we are. So there we go. We got one of these, and we come down here. So now we're playing HTMX based Pong over the network, and it seems to be working fine. Is anyone at all out there capable of going onto a computer and playing a quick game of Pong against me? Also, this is a little janky, but whatever. It'll be fine. So I'm just going to close out of this game and open up new collab.npmail.com. So literally anyone out there, go to collab.npmail.com/8080 and then click on start matchmaking and we can play a game. And I'm going to wait here for 30 seconds, and if no one does it, I'm just going to end the stream, because who cares, frankly. All right, cool. No one cared. I will see you guys later.